I have 5 of some of the highest paying medical courier side hustle and gig platforms that you can start right now. And I'm not talking $10+ an hour. I'm talking $20+ an hour for most of these. And if you'd like, you can do, yes, part-time work or even full-time opportunities for some of these. Number 1 is Medzoomer, helping patients get their medications when they need it. HIPPA certified 1099 couriers, so independent contractor work here, make more than average delivery drivers. So we're starting off strong here. What are the basic requirements? Be at least 25 years old. Now I do have some platforms that have lower age restrictions here. Have a 2-door or 4-door car made after 2005, license, etc. 1 year of driving experience in the US as well. Why deliver for Medzoomer? You'll earn more per hour with Medzoomer compared to other delivery services. Specifically, how much does Medzoomer pay in your region? Up to $25 an hour. We allow couriers to deliver multiple orders per route, allowing you to earn more with less downtime. That's just a stacked order. So 2 or more assignments for one driver or courier. And for some of these, you also want to look for fixed routes or planned routes, routed deliveries. So they'll give you a route, 2, 3, 4 hours, and then you just deliver the assigned stops on that route. Now in this video, I do want to go over the requirements, the pay, and then the available locations. Now with Medzoomer, I looked online. A lot of these, there's a location section. I didn't see it. I jumped over to their Facebook page and someone else said the same thing, like, hey, I couldn't find the available cities on your website. They replied, this was a year ago, of course, you can see here. We have several locations launched all over the state, etc., etc. Now, you can see their availability or, job board for independent contractors. I saw a good amount of cities. Vegas, they verified listings for a lot more cities. So I feel like it's not just, a few cities. It should be a good amount of states. I'd guess at least 15 to 25 plus states based on the research that I've seen here. But our next platform has an actual list of available states here, and with quite literally the name of medicalcouriers.com. And yes, while they specialize in the Western region, they do have partner coverage throughout all 50 US states. I just think that partner coverage might be through another platform. So they also list this. They say we can service 42 out of the 48 lower contiguous US states here, but a lot more coverage than the prior platform. Now, to deliver with medicalcouriers.com, you need to be at least 18 years of age or older. Most all of these platforms are bringing you on as a 1099 independent contractor, but some might bring you on as an employee. I just kind of get that vibe from highlighting the tenure here from some drivers. What I found interesting is here on their website, they have an application process, and then they put expected pay. Be smart in this window. I honestly would not put anything, below $25 an hour. I would start at 25, maybe even put in there at 28, and then see if they get back to you. Because chances are they'll say, well, we can't do 28, 27, but we could offer 22. Versus if you put in there 20, they're going to give you 20. If you put in $17, $16 an hour, that's probably what they're going to give you. Our third platform is Reliable Couriers. Reliable Couriers is interesting because it's giving you other options as well. It's not just medical courier, which can be good because, again, it's more earnings opportunities here. But let's focus on medical courier. To give you an idea of what you're doing here, it's specimen, sample delivery, devices, and equipment delivery, medical record pickup and delivery. Now, this also says you need OSHA and HIPPA certification. So if they don't provide some kind of certification, look into that, obviously, before you apply to these programs. Now, the pay on Reliable Couriers, they said, keep in mind there's opportunities 24/7, 365. So there's another earnings opportunity if you want night shifts, weekend shifts, early morning, or just regular daytime, weekday, and weekend shifts, that there should be a route or at least deliveries possible theoretically anytime. I would see if either a per delivery pay option works better for you, or if you prefer the routed deliveries, because the per delivery option is good if you want to look at other platforms, drive on different stuff at the same time. We call that multi-apping. Or if you rather just set it and forget it and have something where you can drive 3, 4, 5+ hours, then you're going to want those routed deliveries. For locations, Reliable Couriers list they're available in 22 states. Now this graphic from late 2023 shows 24 states, but keep that in mind, currently they're listing 22. The next platform might be one of the most surprisingly helpful websites, especially when it comes to pay, because I saw something on here regarding pay that was pretty surprising. So if you're getting value so far, consider dropping a like on this video, subscribe here. All I do is help you make money in different side hustles. Check this out. This is CBDriver.com. Now what this is not just one specific provider. This is a network to find you courier and delivery work, including medical courier jobs. Oh, by the way, and it's free. Quote, CBDriver is committed to helping our members find more driving opportunities. Our goal is to increase your business. Our vision is centered on 2 basic principles: easy to use online systems and superior customer support. And with CBDriver, they have both 1099 independent contractor and W-2 employment opportunities as well. As mentioned, it's a free platform to find medical courier work and other delivery and courier platforms. They also have a premium account paid option. All that really does is it highlights your profile, but it also does show your messages sent to prospective partners, like the companies, the courier companies. So it highlights your messages first there. So you'll have to see if that's worth it for you. And they're available in all 50 US states. So you can start searching and find work quickly. Now I searched here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Let me show you at least one example of pay and why it was so surprising. So I just typed in my zip code 15222 here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and it's going to list independent contractor or employee status. And the first one that popped up, I didn't even search medical courier, says regular medical courier driver needed, car, just stating the vehicle needed. And then it says $225 a day. And I was signed up instantly. Independent contractor, vehicle, your car, location for me, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 100,000, 300,000, 100,000 coverage levels there. Experience for this kind of money, 0 to 6. You don't even need experience. At least specific example here. And you don't need any special requirements. This is pretty crazy. If it's paying more, it might be routed delivery, so that delivery route, and you may be driving more miles. Just keep that in mind. Ask them about the routes, or if you can get activated and then see the routes, keep that in mind before you accept routes for $225 a day, especially if the mileage is going to pay like $1.50 or less. All it's asking for is a fuel efficient, large sedan, a reliable vehicle. Speaking of vehicles, you don't even need specifically a car here. So with CBDriver, they're looking for a car, SUV, minivan, crossover, cargo van, sprinter, covered pickup, and or box trucks. This specific example says the courier will be transporting water, simple enough, albeit it's going to be a little bit heavy. I would imagine maybe those big office water container things, and medical specimens to and from medical facilities on an assigned route, as I mentioned. The route runs Monday through Friday between 10:30 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. The route pays $225 a day. Again, my biggest only consideration kinda is the mileage for that route. If that pays $1.75 plus, that's my channel goal minimum, $2 to $3 ideally. That's kind of a no-brainer if something like this was in your marketplace. And number 5, our last platform, Dropoff. Now, Dropoff, similar to that Reliable Couriers. So they're going to deliver across different industries, but as we can see here, covering medical courier services as well. Here's the requirements. Be at least 21 years of age or older and have a car, SUV, or van that is less than 10 years old. And we see some other requirements there. Now, unlike what I just highlighted on CBDriver, this is going to be a pay per delivery. And remember, there's no really one way to do this because more of your time's invested on the routed deliveries, and then you have more flexibility, but maybe more volatility because you have to get, more and more single deliveries on that per delivery pay method. Drop-off's currently available in 21 states, but on this listing here, I'm seeing a lot more cities and regions that say coming soon. So to review, keep in mind the routed versus per delivery pay, the OSHA and or HIPPA certification Locations, if they're going to provide that, or if you need to take some kind of course or something to get that certification, who's paying for that if it is a paid course. And then the additional responsibility of transporting either medical equipment and or medical specimens, versus let's say food delivery. But which one of these is best for you? There's some good opportunities in here, especially as an independent contractor. You don't have to sign up for just one. You can try several of these. So which one of these stands out most to you?